There's Levi's bed underneath. Okay, so here, oh, I tripped over my shoes. Okay, here's this beautiful rug. So the rug that I had saved, rolled up in the camper, was big. It was like a 5x7. I may even said that in the video, and I was thinking that I would put it under my bed, coming out a little bit on both sides, right? Okay. The problem with that is, number one, it really had some colors in it that I didn't really care for. Some were reds, you know me, with my brick red or burgundy, whatever color you want to call it. This color, you see it in everything that I have all through this house. I mean, even that chair over there, that's an antique chair. It's got the burgundy in it, along with some greens and some blues and some pinks and some mauve. It's got it all. Okay, so that rug wasn't going to work out. So I ordered this rug off Amazon. Guys, I paid less than 20 bucks for this rug. It's listed as a 3x5. It is not actually a 3x5, and I'm actually happy about it not being exactly 3x5. It is like an inch shy of being 3 and an inch shy of being 5. But it fits at the foot where my legs are of my bed, my bottom back legs. It fits all the way down. If I didn't have the nightstand or didn't have a nightstand that thick, it would have been fine. But it is touching the nightstand feet, and it's almost touching this leg, and it's under my bed, just a couple inches under the edge of my bed. So it comes out, and I don't even know how to explain the feel of this rug. I honestly, look at the bruise on top of my foot. I dropped my saw on my foot. It is the softest. I don't know this feeling. Oh, I feel so stupid. This is the softest rug. I could sleep on this rug. I don't know if they had bigger sizes, if somebody would want that as a room rug. I don't know. It's called a washable rug. It's got a little bit of a backing on it. Maybe a little bit of a rubber backing so it won't scoot. But it's not a really thick rubber. And I'll put the link to it. Because if any of you guys like this rug, I think there were other colors. And I believe there were other sizes. I can't really remember. But my floor is it's just gorgeous. It's a gorgeous floor. I went ahead and put those boards back over there because I wasn't even thinking. And when I measured across there, I cut that one. And then I was like, oh my gosh. I was measuring to those boards. So once I had pulled the carpet and everything out, I went ahead and just used those same boards. So it's fine. It's fine. It's just exactly like I would think. They're wide, and then this one's a little bit more narrow, and then this one's even more narrow, and then you got that little one, and I have to stain that one. The color is almost exact. You know, I made my stain, but it's not too much difference. I mean, it's a little bit, but it's not too much. I will run my sander down the whole thing after I stain these two. I will run my sander down those. But you know what? That's just part of, oh my gosh, I almost said that's just part of an old house. But that's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I crave, and that's what I miss not having my old house, is all the imperfections in that 1800s house. And there's I don't want to say there's a hole that I'm trying to fill with 1800 type things, but maybe there is in a way. I mean, I miss it. I miss that old house. So if I can make this house look like that old house, and it's hard because it's a mobile home, you know, it's a mobile home. nothing is shifting the way it should shift. And maybe 2 years ago, I was 2 years younger than I am today. I should have gone ahead and said, let's sell this house and take the cash I make and build me a small house and shape it in an old house. Form it to look like it's been sitting here. This little bitty cottage house has been sitting here for 100 years. I didn't do it. And so now I'm doing what I can with this mobile home. And honestly, the truth is, this house as a mobile home is still older than every house on this property. I know that sounds funny to say, but it's in 1970s. None of our stuff, even mom and dad's house, none of them is as old as this house. So I still ended up with the oldest house on the hill. But, oh my gosh. My floors are just, I was fixing to say it again. My floors are beautiful. There's imperfections. There's some gaps that are wider than other gaps. And I love that because my cuts may have been straight, but when you sand, you start maybe sand a little space, a little bit more than another space. And so you get some movement in your line. But you can see everything went up to each other really, really good. But there is some spaces where, like right here, like right there, there's a knot. I don't know if y'all can see that. There's actually a knot right here, so it makes it look like there's a hole there. I just love these floors. And I wouldn't trade these floors for anything that anybody may offer me. Oh, if they offered me $1 million, I would go ahead and do what I wanted to do and build me a house that looks like it was built in the 1800s. But besides that, you couldn't come to my house and say, I'll give you these new floors for these floors. I would say, no, thank you. I love my floors. I love my floors. And I love this rug. And even though these are two different patterns, they're not so much fighting with each other because the colors in them are running the same. So I'm happy with that. I love this rug. And this rug will go with almost any other quilt that I bring in here for any season or just change in style that I want to put on the bed. It will stay. I have a beautiful black and white, almost has this type of pattern in it. But it's not even white. It's a cream and a black. Will look really pretty if I ever decide to go with something besides the yellow right now. But right now I have the yellow on my bed. I love the yellow and I love the red that pops off the yellow. I just can't wait now to get these walls done. When these walls are done, then this room will be perfect. I did do something in here that I didn't have to do. I took this door down and I cut it at the bottom to bring it up off the floor some. And I was going to do the same thing to this one because when they jacked the house, I felt like the door got wonky. But it's not. I measured. I took because you can see this line, it's tight here and it gets big here. And I thought, well, I just need to jack that up. I need to bring it up. And then that's going to make it even with this door here and everything will be good to go. But it's not. This door in its previous life, which was in a church, was trimmed. It's from this corner. Okay, I'm just looking at the corners because it's basically the only thing you can go by. From this corner to the top was something, I can't remember the inch. And from this corner to the top was less than that side. So, but that's another thing. It's just another old thing in my home. These doors were David brought me these doors from his church. They were remodeling and when they're not even the same. Look at this wide one and this is a narrow one. But they're still pretty doors and I love them and I wouldn't trade them. I wouldn't trade them. So, guys, this is my room. I can't wait for the walls to go up and y'all will see that video when it happens. But right now, I'm in love with this room. I'm in love with these floors. I feel like it made my room look bigger. I don't know why. It made me feel like my room just went on. I don't know. I love it. All right. Love you guys. I will see y'all later. God bless y'all. Katie, I'm trying to do a video.